What are these guys doing? No, since I didn't actually knock out those, I'm a little nervous about sending these Warhawks in on their own. Up and there's lots of AAA. Lots of AAA. Contrail detected. Alright. So this group, I need to get home. That's way too much AAA for this group to, we'll just send them in that way. Hopefully they'll evade. Probably going to lose this group of F-16s. Yep, Warhawk destroyed. Warhawk 4 destroyed. I really wish I'd stop getting pop-ups. I don't need... Thought I turned this off last week. I don't need pop-ups every time a weapon is launched. Message log. I do wish that there was a way to kind of filter out what missiles, because I don't need every single missile launch within 2 seconds of each other, but it'd be nice to have like a special weapons, you know, new weapon contact, just showing the log. I thought I told this F-16s to get the hell out of there. Stop evading and go back to base. All right, there we go. It's returning to base. Damn. That is a lot of AAA, which I knew there would be. Okay. So maybe my Strike Eagles aren't quite ready to go in quite yet. Oh, is there a Hawk sight in there? SA5. Oh, there is an iHawk. Okay. Thanks, SCH. I didn't realize there was the iHawk in there. I didn't realize the iHawk had the ability to target missiles either. I thought these were just AA. All right. Well, if that's the case, then that needs to go first. And unit counts up to 1,200 now. And let's see, how's my... All right, my carrier groups are airborne. We're gonna send the... Spread the carrier groups out on a kind of a wide front over here. Make sure I didn't miss one. I did. All right, so there goes the carrier groups. Oh, missed a Super Hornet squadron. Man, I'm really starting to massive slowdown here. Did not working out how I had envisioned. Just too many units. I should probably save this. All right, so are my bombers refueling? Nope, I think they're just flying around in circles. So I believe refuel if possible. Refuel if possible. All right, we'll get all of my B1s starting to refuel now. There we go. They're all inbound for tankers. And I should have another Audi-2 squadron. Oh, over here. I need to get this group in here. So my F-22s have actually been pretty busy. They've been engaging the Iranian Air Force all by themselves. So I should definitely get a this other group in here to help. Now we do know that, you know, pretty much all that is hostile. So engage. Starting to take out. Now, I really don't want to get into a dogfight with my F-22s. I'd much prefer these guys stay at range. So there they go. Their AIM-120s are expended. They're going to start egressing. And hopefully this whole mass of Iranian fighters will actually follow them. And then this other group is inbound now. And where are my carrier? My carrier aircraft are coming in. More Super Hornets. Where are my Growlers in this cluster over here? What are you? So this group of F-22s is egressing. It looks like they're going to get away, actually get away with it. All right. So this group of F-22s is starting to ripple fire all of their AIM-120s. Should get self-destructing, miss, 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 hits, miss. Didn't take out quite as many as I was hoping, but then now we're going to send them home. There's just way too many fighters to allow to get into a dogfight, so either save them, send them home, get them rearmed. So far my my F-22s are holding their own. No losses so far amongst them. All right, so let's get another two groups of F-22s up. Hey, you silly. Welcome to the stream. All right. Well, now that I know just how much what the AAA around this facility is, I think it's time. I'm going to launch my theater-based B1s. Excuse me. Which are over here. And I actually think I'm going to take a group of these and arm them with JASMs. All right, so we're going to launch that as a group. Launch that as a group. So and I know I have more F-16s around here somewhere. Oh, Strike Eagles. We'll just let them circle for the time being. But where are my F-16s? So I need more. We're going to see if we can take out that IHawk battery. And what's the fuel on these groups? They got plenty of fuel. Not that there's probably going to be anything left of that facility when my B1's done with it, but I'd rather have these guys on standby for a follow-up strike if possible. Those guys out there. Why do I have extenders? This is not what I wanted. I should not have. Uh-oh. Okay, so that was not good. I accidentally assigned my KC-10s to the wrong mission. Somehow, I screwed up. Because my KC-10s are going to the wrong... No. What point is that in there? 595. Remove that. You guys should not be, like, ever that far. What are these? Why are we still trying to go for... Now they're updating. About time. Okay. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I... Okay, somehow I screwed up here and all of my... Because now I've got one of my E3s that are flying 697. What the hell is going on? Why do I have... Somehow I selected the wrong RPs and now I have my E3s and KC-10s that are now flying basically in hostile territory. What mission are you? So you're AEW-7. Which isn't what... Oh no, I'm sorry, AEW South. What the hell is going on? Why this mission? So this guy's on the AEW South mission, but his reference points are actually way even like up here. So deselect that. Deselect that. Deselect that. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe I did that by accident. Oh, all my reference points are now all fucked up because they're all... Oh, fuck. Well, that was great of me. I really screwed up here. I apparently had all of my reference points selected when I made them all bearing to the carrier. So now I've got just aircraft all over the fucking place. What the fuck? That was not what I wanted. I'm gonna have to reset all these up. I can't have that going on. Would love to. I thought I deselected all that when I... Yeah, I do not want. So reference, delete. Doesn't help that pulse times are in this are starting to get really ridiculous. Okay, so AEW West. Remove, add highlighted. J-stars. Add selected. Rivet. Remove, add highlighted. Refuel north. Remove, add selected. Okay, so then, so the west. So deselect those. Add reference point there. Add reference point there. AW South, add there. Make sure that I didn't delete my 2 reference points way out there. Nope. Okay, so that takes care of that. Okay, so now I need to take care of the carrier AEW mission. So define point there. Sorry about this, guys. I'm not sure how this exactly happened. Whatever it is, it's gonna could have really have cost me. So fixed to that group. Add reference point down here. And fix to the carrier. Okay, so that should have sorted out. Sorry about that, guys. That should have sorted out all of my missions. All of these dumbasses should now start to be should hopefully start turning around, which they're not gonna get back soon. Fuck. I'm gonna lose half my tankers here because I'm an idiot. Alright, well. I do have... Oh no. These are growlers. I don't want you to do that. I want you to drop all targets. And then sensors. No, don't turn on your radars. Offensive ECM. Yeah, the problem is, you silly, is that there's like 20 frickin' tankers up here. It's going to take forever to get them. Maybe there's not as much as I thought there was. Plus, it just takes so long to actually do anything. This is definitely have learned a lesson here about, you know, massive scenarios. I think of anything over 1,000 units just is not going to be possible for me to stream anymore. I did fix that mission, right? Oh, well. That's actually... You know, sometimes I just don't really think. And in doubt, just manually move stuff in editor mode. That works just as well. Sometimes it's not exactly the, you know, when you're trying to scramble to do stuff right here live on the air, it's not exactly, I don't want to say it's hard, but it's definitely not something that, you know, you start kind of forgetting alternatives of ways of doing things. All right, so let's drop all their courses. All right. Make sure nobody else is stupid and is in that area. Right. And that should be a Global Hawk. Nope, that's a Hawkeye, who should now be turning this way. All right. All right, so we've got the jammers. Let's start giving my F-18s orders here. Go Super Hornets. Well, the good news is I did trigger the what I wanted. I got, you know, all of the Iranian fighters to actually start coming right at me rather than being grouped up here in the center of the country. So, you know, there was some at least. Now, why are these guys still on a course to south? Why in the hell are they still heading back towards Iran? AEW south. They're still not updating. They're still trying to fly back to those same reference points. And my F-18 seem to be holding their own. In fact, they seem to be getting better kill percentages than the F-22s were. Definitely trim that group down to size. All right. So what is going on? Why are you guys... What are this? Oh, I'm sorry. So that's my F-22s. Why are these guys still trying to fly? AEW South. They're not even on course for their... Just in selecting reference points here is just awful. So remove, add. I'd love to know why these guys. Maybe they'll take a minute to update. But none of these guys are actually turning around. They're all still flying right back towards where they were. What the hell is going on? Why are these guys just still flying? None of these guys have a patrol mission that's actually over here. So refuel south. That's still at the same points. Refuel north. Yeah, that's the patrol line, but yet they're still heading over here. This is fucking annoying. This annoys the fuck out of me. Like when you do something. When I did this, I physically moved them, and yet dropped all their movement orders, and yet they're still heading back towards wherever the fuck they go. This isn't the game, by the way, guys. This is me having fucked something up somewhere. This is not the game's fault.